Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Puborama, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the rarest vehicles in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. We got the Lost Slam Van truck, we've got the Space Docker, the Rusty Tracker, the Police Bike, the Mariachi Tornado, and finally, the Sky Heli. I bet a lot of you didn't even know that the Sky Heli existed in the game, but the weirdest part is getting your hands on the Sky Heli is not nearly as hard as some of these other vehicles. So we're going to start off with the vehicles that you technically can store in your garages and obtain, but are just nearly impossible. We're going to start off with this, the Lost Slam Van truck. This is actually, in my opinion, the rarest vehicle in the game. Now, it's not hard to actually find. You can find this vehicle quite easily, not only by doing a lot of missions in the game that involve the Lost MC, but as well, if you just own an agency, you can do asset protection, and almost every time you do asset protection, this will be the vehicle that the motorcycle club drives up to you in. But you're not allowed to keep the vehicle. The only way to actually store this vehicle in your garage is by obtaining it through a wheel spin at the casino, landing on mystery, and then getting a 1 out of 300 chance after landing on a mystery to get your hands on this vehicle. With all those numbers put into math, that means the chances of getting this car are 1 in 20,000. I mean, that is ridiculous. So yeah, trying to get your hands on this vehicle is never ever going to happen. In my opinion, the Lost Slam Van to actually keep in your garage is the rarest vehicle in the game. Next up, we have the Space Docker, and this vehicle is another absolutely painful vehicle to get your hands on. You have to reach sponsorship level 500 in the arena before obtaining this vehicle. Now, just to point out how many hours and how much work that's going to be, it's 11 days of in-game time it's going to take you to get your hands on this vehicle. For example, I've been playing GTA on this account for the last couple of months. This is my Broke to Billions account, and I have 12 days of total time spent in GTA Online. So the entire time I've spent on this account would have gotten me in return 1 single Space Docker. Yeah, no thank you. The vehicle looks super cool, but yeah, no, definitely not worth it. And then finally, over here, we have the Rusty Tractor. Believe it or not, but this is also one of the hardest vehicles to get in the game. To get this vehicle, you need to reach sponsorship tier 1,000 in the arena, equivalent to 50 days of playing Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. So these here are the 3 vehicles you're really never going to obtain. Honestly, the Space Docker is really cool though, because when you get in it, you'll notice all the lights turn on in the vehicle. It's got little green headlights as well, which means you can see that in front of you, everything turns green. The Space Docker is an awesome looking vehicle. I really wish you could get your hands on it when it comes to GTA Online. And I do want to point out that these are not my vehicles. I had a modder help me out get my hands on these, so I don't own these, but this is not, you know, a normal session. I had somebody spawn these for me so I can make the video on them. And then the Rusty Tractor, well, this is a vehicle that, honestly, I don't even know why it's so rare. It's kind of a piece of crap. It falls apart when you're driving it. I mean, it's not very fast either, but hey, it is a vehicle that you can get, and it is one of the rarest vehicles in the game. So, with this aside, now we're going to be breaking into the vehicles that you can actually obtain and how you can obtain them. Now, there are some other vehicles in the game that you can get your hands on, but these are the main ones I'm going to be sticking to for today's video, as I think they are some of the coolest. So we're going to start off with the Police Bike. The easiest way I have found to spawn the Police Bike is simply doing a source mission for your motorcycle club. You can see here I have a resupply mission, and it says at the bottom, go to the area near the police station. If you want to get the Police Bike, literally all you have to do is keep joining different sessions until you get this source mission. There's another way to get the Police Bike, which I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on, which is go to the gas station off to the corner of the map, kind of where the dam is, and then if you get cops and you go to a specific spot at a specific time, it can spawn. Well, I waited about 2 hours trying over and over at the specific time to get the bike to spawn, and I couldn't. But as you can see for this mission, it's really easy. Steal the supplies. It's literally the Police Bike is what the supplies are. And you don't need to deliver the Police Bike. You can just drive it around as long as you want. And that's exactly what I did here. So getting your hands on the Police Bike in GTA is honestly pretty dang simple. I'd suggest just to do it when stealing supplies, because you'll know guaranteed when you get the area near the police station prompt, it's always going to be the Police Bike. So hopefully this helps you out on getting this epic vehicle. I think it looks pretty sweet, especially with my cop outfit I'm wearing right now. So hopefully this helps you out. Next up, we have the coolest of all the vehicles in my personal opinion, which is the Skylift. Now, it doesn't really have much purpose, but it is still an extremely rare vehicle, and if you ever get one of your friends online, it is such a cool vehicle to use. As you can see, I've got a prompt in front of my screen: casino work, one-armed bandits. And it's very simple to get this prompt. You gotta call Miss Baker and request a job. Now, I got really lucky. The first call I made literally gave me the one-armed bandits job, but it's not always going to be like that. Most of the time when you call Miss Baker, she'll give you some random job. The best solution I have to actually get the Skylift is set your spawn location to last location, and then just keep joining new sessions over and over until Miss Baker gives you the one-armed bandits job. Now, the job itself is a little bit tedious. You gotta drive around and look for a specific container, and then you gotta take a picture of that container, and then after you do that, you have to pick up that container with the Skylift and then go deliver it to the casino. It's pretty easy to do, but if you don't have a good vehicle to find the container, it is going to be a bit painful. As you can see, I am using personally an oppressor. Made my way over here, and then it wouldn't work the first time I took a picture, but take it again, and boom, there you go, sent to Miss Baker, and now we have the Skylift unlocked, and it's literally that easy. This is the Skylift, and as soon as you complete the mission as well, it lets you continue to fly the Skylift, so it's not like it's only a mission item. Once you finish the mission, you can just fly this around the map and do whatever the heck you want with it. Now, unfortunately, you can't pick up any cars. I tried. I really tried. I went over to a bunch of different vehicles, spammed right on the D-pad, left on the D-pad, up, down, every button you could mess with to try and pick up cars. I went over to containers, tried picking them up. Unfortunately, the Skylift cannot really do anything in GTA, apart from be a really weird vehicle. But hey, I think it would be really fun to just go bring this over to my friends who have no freaking clue what this vehicle is and just say, huh. So, yeah, hopefully this helps you out, because this is definitely one that is very easy to do in an online session, and I bet a lot of you will definitely try to do. For this last rare vehicle in GTA Online, it's honestly pretty easy. As you can see, where I'm currently on the map is just around the altruist camp, which is right here. And it is currently 18:30 on the clock. When it hits 19 exactly on the clock, we're going to be getting the Mariachi vehicle, basically the Bonnie and Clyde car. Now, personally, it's kind of a poob car. There's not much about it that makes it special, apart from it having, like, a guitar in the back seat. So it's a cool vehicle, especially because you can actually keep it in your garage. But you gotta make sure that you are exactly at this area. It doesn't exactly matter where at this spot, as long as you're here at 19 on the dot. And you have to be looking away. So you can look towards there before 19, but if you're looking there at 19, the vehicle is not going to spawn. So as you can see, it's currently at just about 18:50 on the clock, so we're just going to be looking this way, just waiting a little bit longer. Now, you want to pull out a sniper, and you need to make sure that you shoot the driver, because if you don't, they're going to drive off a cliff just like the movie and blow up your car. So it's 18:56. Couple more seconds. I'm probably going to wait till like 9:02 or 9:03 before I turn around. So here we are, 18:59, and boom, it is 19 on the dot. So let's wait for about 19:02 and let's turn around. They should all be there, and yes, exactly how it should be. Now we're just gonna badoop. Uh-oh, I missed. There you go, beautiful. So they're both dead. Now we're just gonna keep an eye on their vehicle. Always want to make sure that you're keeping an eye on the vehicle. That way it obviously doesn't despawn. And we're just gonna fly right over here, like so. We're gonna hopefully land the Oppressor Mark II. It can be a bit painful to do that. And this should be a decent landing. Perfect. Okay. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bonnie and Clyde car. So as long as you do shoot the people, you can grab the car, and then you can drive it off a cliff like an absolute beast. And you can keep this vehicle. I should point that out. This is a vehicle that you can fully keep as your own. Boom. Beautiful landing. But yeah, I personally don't love this vehicle. It's called the, just the normal Tornado, I guess. There's no real special name to it, and I can't really flip it over because we're stuck. Nobody sees me. Nobody sees me. I am hidden under the trees. Okay, can I flip the car over yet? Nope. Well, either way, hopefully this video helped you out on your GTA 5 endeavors. As you can see, now that I am trying to actually show you, there's a guitar in the back. There's a couple things, but apart from that, it's a mid vehicle. This is the same car that you use for the agency missions that you blow up, but overall, it's not much of a special vehicle. I really wouldn't suggest to get it, but hey, if you think it looks cool, then it's a car that I guess you can keep. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more like it, well, I guess you're not getting this car, because, well, yeah. But hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like this, you know what to do. And obviously there are a couple rare vehicles I didn't showcase. The clown car, obviously. I don't even know how to get the clown car. But there's also like the Buffalo FBI car you can get your hands on. There's a couple other very special cars in the game. But I thought that these are just the tip of the iceberg. So if you want to see more videos like this in the future, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.